Hey y'all, how's it going? I just got my hands on a book called the Book of Disquiet, and as it sounds, it's a pretty unreal book. It's by this guy named Fernando Pessoa, and he lived in Portugal, in Lisbon, in the capital city, and he lived in the early 1900s, and he wrote beautiful prose, as you can tell by the title. It's just unreal, and he has the book divided in different sections. And he just throughout his life he just wrote down ideas, and it's about his solitude really. And so here today I'm going to read sections 126, 127, and 128 for you, just to give you a little sense of the book. 126. I have times of great stagnation. It's not, as happens to everyone, that I let days and days go by without sending a postcard in response to the urgent letter I received. It's not, as happens to no one, that I indefinitely postpone what's easy and would be useful, or what's useful and would be pleasurable. There's more subtlety in my self misunderstanding. I stagnate in my very soul. My will, emotions, and thought stop functioning, and this suspension lasts for days on end. Only the organic life of my soul, words, gestures, habits, expresses me to others and, through them, to myself. In these shadowy periods, I'm unable to think, feel, or want. I can't write more than numbers and scribbles. I don't feel, and the death of a loved one would strike me as having happened in a foreign language. I'm helpless. It's as if I were sleeping, and my gestures, words, and deliberate acts were no more than a peripheral respiration, the rhythmic instinct of some organism. Thus the days go by, and I added them all up. Who knows how much of my life they would amount to? It sometimes occurs to me when I shed this state of suspension that perhaps I'm not as naked as I suppose, that perhaps there are still intangible clothes covering the eternal absence of my true soul. It occurs to me that thinking, feeling, and wanting might also be stagnations. In the fringes of a more intimate thinking, a feeling that's more mine, a will lost somewhere in the maze of who I really am. However it may be, I'll let it be. And to whatever god or gods that be, relying on luck and chance to lead me, I'll let go of who I am, faithful to a forgotten pledge. 127. I don't get indignant because indignation is for the strong. I don't renounce because renunciation is for the noble. I don't hold my peace because silence is for the great. And I'm neither strong nor noble nor great. I suffer and I dream. I complain because I'm weak. And since I'm an artist, I amuse myself by making my complaints musical and by arranging my dreams according to my idea of what makes them beautiful. I only regret not being a child. Since then, I could believe in my dreams and not being a madman. Since then, I could keep everyone around me from getting close to my soul. Taking dreams for reality, living them too intensely, has given this thorn to the false rose of my dreamed life, that not even dreams cheer me, because I see their defects. Not even by painting my window with colorful dreams can I block out the noise of the life outside, oblivious to my gazing at it. Happy the creators of pessimistic systems. Besides feeling fulfilled for having created something, they can feel glad for what they've explained, and include themselves in the universal suffering. I don't complain about the world. I don't protest in the name of the universe. I'm not a pessimist. I suffer and complain, but I don't know if suffering is the norm, nor do I know if it's human to suffer. Why should I care to know? I suffer without knowing if I deserve to, like a hunted doe. I'm not a pessimist. I'm sad. 128. I've always rejected being understood. To be understood is to prostitute oneself. I prefer to be taken seriously for what I'm not, remaining humanly unknown, with naturalness and all due respect. Nothing would bother me more than if they found me strange at the office. I like to revel in the irony that they don't find me at all strange. I like the hair shirt of being regarded by them as their equal. I like the crucifixion of being considered no different. There are martyrdoms more subtle than those recorded for the saints and hermits. There are torments of our mental awareness, as there are of the body and of desire. And in the former, as in the latter, there's a certain sensuality. Thank you.